Hey YouTube, the Colonel again. This is Amy's, the Chinese Water Dragon's vivarium. It's an Exoterra. It's the bigger one of the groups. I've forgotten what the size is exactly. I've got it on a stand here, where in my other videos you may have seen I keep all the stuff in there. Basically, it's very plain at the minute because I'm moving in a couple of weeks. So I want everything to be in there, but I want it to be simple for me to get out, move Amy, you know, get her into the viv again, and I'll do it properly when I'm moving. Basically, at this side, I try and keep it so she's got as much cover as she can, because she can still quite be very skittish around the other animals. She lets me handle her, but obviously she gets scared easy. Water pot with a fogger in the corner that I've covered with rocks, which she spends a lot of time in. She always tries to bang this side around here, so I've covered it with paper. Let's get it. I've got a hook for in there if she does want to hide. I've got this grass, which if you go online, it's a bit naughty, not meant to do it, but if you ask garden centres for samples of fake grass, they'll send you some in the post, which can look nice. If you organise it right, it can look nice. This is just a rough idea, like I say, until I move. I've got a couple of vines, as you would. This log. Up the top here, I've got the day bulb, which is 100 watts. The night bulb, which is again 100 watt but is red. I'll show you that. So yeah, it's a red colour. So it just helps her sleep better at night. Otherwise she's up all the time with the thinking it's daytime. She wants to come out. I've got these rocks as well, which I bought from a garden centre, which they can look really nice. These originally they had like a powdered clay on them, and every rock you see in here took me 5 hours to clean. I had to get a toothbrush on every one of them to try and get the clay off, because obviously it's going to get on Amy, or she, you know, get in the water and it contaminate the water. So I cleaned all of those. At the minute I've got them in this Tupperware box, just so I can lift it out for when I move. Background's pretty standard at the minute. I'm going to make a new one when I move, but originally my idea is to, when Amy's big enough, which will be, I'm guessing, another couple of months, maybe 3-4 months, she's going to go into Sebastian's viv, and hopefully they'll be a mating couple. At the minute she is far too small, but I'm introducing them slowly. I'll put Sebastian on my arm and I'll put him there and get them used to seeing each other. This is the Exoterra, the UV thing, whatever you want to call it. That's just rather than having a long UV bulb. There's two 5 watt UV lamps in there at the minute. Moving on to Sebastian's, it's 5 length, 2.5 deep by 6 feet tall. I am making a new one which will be 8 feet tall by 5 feet, with a sewage system with a raised water box. His water is a bit dirty, I've got to change it today, but this is his viv. All these sticks I got from my garden or out for walks, but I've boiled them and I've got this Repti anti-bac stuff. I can show you that actually. I'll bring it back. Which you give it a good spray in with this stuff, and I've put it in the shower for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and then I rinsed it off for about another 10 minutes roughly, because obviously with big stuff you can't boil it up, you know, heat it up. So yeah, all those have been boiled. These bits are screwed together just to give it a bit more stability. The other bits are just as you see. There he is. Hello Squibby. He's about she's coming on to 3 foot now, so, and I don't think he's fully grown yet because his spikes are taking its time. These shelves, I bought some of that grass stuff again, just to give him some comfort. Every night, as soon as I put the red lights on, he goes up into there and hides away in there. That's the highest shelf of the two. He loves that shelf. I try and make things overhang him so he feels like he's got a bit of cover, you know, makes it a bit more realistic, jungly sort of thing. Now, this is something that you don't see very often. It's an idea of mine. I put the UV going down the Viv rather than across the top, because if he wants to spend most of his time down here one day, obviously if the UV's up the top, he's not going to get it. So I put the UV going down, so no matter where he is in the Viv, he's going to get his UV for the day. A lot of people have commented on that and said it's a good idea. A couple of reptile friends of mine that have got shops have now started using that idea. This plant hides the fogger. This is normally covered with like old tights or netting, just to stop anything from crawling down there, like locusts or anything. But I found, if with the netting, the dirt that it makes from the stagnant water that's sat in there, it congregates up here, so you have to clean it or change the netting. So I've just left that off for now until I move. Again, like I say, once I've built his new one, I'm going to make a custom background out of polystyrene, grout and PVA glue. That's it. The water will be raised to about this height, about 1.5 foot off the floor, with a side door on it here. Obviously it's not going to have all this stuff in the way. I'm going to put a door in it, so when I want to change his water, just pull the plug out of the water and let it drain out into a bucket, and then I'll empty it and then put a hose in. I've got all the equipment to do it. There's the polystyrene, all the stuff for the new Viv. I've just got to make the work. I forgot what I'm looking for now. Oh yes, the drainage system you can get from anywhere really. It's basically what goes in your sink, one of those, or a bathtub with an off-flow pipe and a plug. Basically that'll be put into the tub, and then this will come down through the door, and I'll take the stopper off when I want to take the water out, and that can just be an overflow system. There's no real need for that, but yeah, I'll show you that when I'm making it anyway, so you can see what I've done, how I've done it, and if you want to use the idea yourself, feel free. Oh yeah, that's where I keep the crickets. At night they annoy me, so I put them in there and close the bathroom door. This, you may have seen, is the breeding box. I'm going to make another video for somebody who's asked me about that. I'll show you how to make one of those. Pretty simple idea, but very handy, and it saves you 100 quid or whatever they cost. Locusts and stuff up there, and I'm trying to breed, I'm experimenting with breeding my own worms, which are in here. They've mouthed up. Oh, I haven't looked at it in a while actually. There you go, you can see the moths. They'll lay eggs into this stuff here. If you're interested in seeing that, I'll show you how to make that. They'll lay eggs in there, the moths will die, and then the worms will come out, and hopefully I'll have a load of worms rather than keep buying them. And I'm also going to start breeding my own locusts. I'm going to make a 6 foot tall cupboard for breeding those. But yeah, that's Sebastian's Viv. When I build his new Viv, I'll try and do a step-by-step thing of what I've done to show you. And that's Squibit. Getting big boy because he's daddy. But yeah, thanks for watching. Anything you see that you want to see in more detail, let me know. and I'll do a video. Thanks for watching.